First, shall we warm up, as I told you.
8, 7, 6,
Cultivate brain.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Example, I also
1,
like to
0.
eat some dates and maybe some hot chocolate. That's just blunders. What's I mean, there is win. Okay, simple win. What's what's wrong with my brain? It is hanging. What am I missing? Next to two? Not G4, but stop. I'm too slow. But this normal picture of the game. I expected to G4. Oh, that was yours. Checkmate in two. Hello, this can be take a piece. Oh, the stupid puzzle. What's even the point? Two hanging pieces, right? Oh, yeah, very slow. King b5 and winning pawn race, right? Okay, let's play something like you can play this. It's useful tool, especially if you like to compete. You can play something slower. An example, noticing diagonals to the hanging pieces, double attacks. Here's just this one and this second threat. It's just checkmate, sorry guys. Move to something a little bit more interesting uh, to talk a little bit. Queen c6 with the 7 or not 7 knight. Okay, what's the point? Oh, I mean I can just take it. So queen of 6 and then king h2. I schedule classic schedule. Classic schedule. Oops, I thought it's checkmate. I actually blundered. Next schedule is okay. What am I missing? Queen d1 is I mean, queen is always tactical weakness. So do not repeat it because I said it zillions of times already, guys, in my previous videos. But it will take time to. So d2, d1, and it's I promote first, and it has to be winning. Wait, I mean it's stupid mistake. D1, yeah, d2, d1 mistake. Slow down a little bit sometimes. Come on, new one. Okay, let's go to something more interesting. I opened the puzzle, and this is already something real. I probably should play something like bullet game, but to speed up my brain more, but get a little bit think on because I love to think. Okay. So you can stop the video and notice which tactical weaknesses you see in this position, and then compare with tactical weaknesses which I can see and ways to them. Okay, an example, the king, I give you example, and then you continue. Okay, all the ways to the king, and also all the double jumps to the king. Okay, and if king will be on this square, there is clear way to check it, and these double jumps I also missed. Okay, these are ways to the king, and then ways to the queen, And I won't help you to say rook b1 is hanging piece, but stop the video and notice all the tactical weaknesses. I hope you stop it, and now you come back. Okay, h2, h1, squares close to the king. g2 is not really because overprotected by 2, but maybe. f1, defended by the king. King is the best defender. It's probably semi-tactical weakness. Like b1 is clear tactical weakness, d4 is clear tactical weakness. h2, h1, maybe these squares are, maybe this file, if king is safe on, let's say, on f7 and knight f3, knight h3 ideas. Not sure. Obviously, knight e2 is checkmate. It's just checkmating square, guys, and the ways to e2. Obvious ways this. This way open g2, so it's already additional attack on g2 square. And f1 is a little bit more exposed to this file. Also, if I sack one rook, second can join to the second from the second rank. So see the multiple pieces on one square, and the trick is an example. Now rook on c2, and what is the point to see another rook on c2? The point is if you sack one, bring another one, you can bring 2+1 to attack very quickly. Okay. What may I miss here? I didn't notice back rank. Maybe it's always tactical weakness. I didn't notice f2, by the way. If you watched my previous videos, the thing I always say, you guys, from the beginning to the end of the chess game, f2 is f2, f7 are tactical weaknesses, and if you can understand it and feel it, you can win many of Fortis games because you understand what's gonna happen 20 moves, 30 moves before your opponent even notice it. Okay, so there is the ways to the tactical weaknesses. This diagonal and potentially is double attack. This file, maybe this short diagonal this way also. Let's say these squares we see this ways. This square we noticed ways. This rook we noticed ways. Yeah, you can do it in your mind if you will. It's more powerful because when you play on the real board, you don't have arrows, and you can train it in mind. This way to h2 is already useful because if we remove these 2 pawns, h2 is checkmate, and there is something like g3, horse jumps, and checkmate on h2 square. Also, I didn't notice, by the way, h2 is tactical weakness. One of the candidates' ideas: push the p and checkmate. Eliminate defender of important g3 square and checkmate. Eliminate defender and knight g3, queen h1. These ways also exist. So multiple ideas with this. Multiple ideas with this, and also this. Exist. I already moved to candidate ideas. Yeah, h2, h1 are important squares in this position, and important to see ways to them without seeing obstacles. An example, you may not see horse jump knight g3, but horse jump knight g3 is possible because it's a little bit open. Second rank, drawback activates rook, but also g3 is possible with the idea to push knight g3, and also g3 supports horse to attack f2 square, which may be just devastating. Yeah. Horse is a little bit hanging, or rook, I mean, not a little bit, it hangs, but this, if he takes knight c2, g2 is extremely weak, and yeah, there may be additional possibilities to attack. Yeah, and the point is, one of the questions, like g3 is very tempting, and why is it not winning? Like, we need to find defensive resource now. What would I do if I play white in this position? If an example, if blacks play g3, like f3 looks not like okay. Also evaluate material with just bishop and just a bishop down. So okay, g3, knight f3, knight f2, and if rook takes f2, already at very least up of material, g takes f, fe. and it looks very promising. Yeah, because I have active rooks, queen, and yeah, everything is right. What to do? Checkmate in one. F3 square as drawback is available now. Maybe, but F2 is weak. I can just take it, and I'm winning the. I'm winning exchange, and I have active rook. And why is it not winning? It's winning. Second rook can join to the party. Rook G2 is the threat, etc. Multiple threats, I guess. Not just defending F2. Any country play BC3? No, defending also. It's H2 is the threat. Yeah, he cannot play anything when H2 is a checkmate. Oops. That makes our job is simpler. It's double attack to these two squares. Like another candidate ideas like this and this. Also, there exist. But let's try to eliminate G3 quickly. I mean, this one is hanging. Yeah. And it looks like you have to take activate your rook. And if I take knight G3, which is logical, there is knight C2 maybe? F queen H1 is a 2. King G3, but there is no continuation. Or is it checkmate? Give me a few seconds. Can I cut his king? He wants to run to e5, and I probably can cut him from this diagonal. And if I can do this, this is just checkmate. I'm in G3, FG, knight G3. Checking carefully, maybe I'm missing something. Queen H1 is mate. Rook F8 doesn't look right. Just takes. So I don't see any ideas. So looks like I have to take this. This. There is BD2 now, interference. Is it working? Because king G3, rook G2, and check queen H2. Don't allow him to run to E5. And it has to be checkmate. Yeah, it's checkmate. But probably the point is like takes. No, I can take also. No, there is rook of 8 mate. Takes, and check. Oops, check this and this. Am I not winning here? (94) if 24 rook d2. Let me think. I think that is the main defensive idea. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like G3, queen H2 mate. There is not many ways to defend. Just take the pawn. Takes. Queen H1 is mate. There is no any useful check. It seems like only way to defend. I mean, interference also doesn't work. Only take, check, BD2. Probably this is the main point. Can I win anyway? Rook D2 94. Yeah, like looks like rook D2, queen D2 94, E2, E1, F3 squares, and I will give check everywhere. Let's say this king D1. Forcing to take the queen, and this is not enough, right? We have 3 pawns both. His pawns are weak, and a queen for the 2 rooks. Not, I don't believe in that. especially against computer. What else? Okay, just guys, you can calculate too. Like I tried to make it something more about understanding, not about calculation, but it seems like I need to just calculate one forceful line. So my main defensive idea is interference, and the point is usually to eliminate defensive idea or defensive ideas if there are many. Yeah, I think I just missed simple. It's double attack when each one in 92. And this is not the defensive idea because 92 king f2, 94. 94, no, it's defensive idea still Rukens. Many pieces. Okay. But we can stop the video for a while or not. Okay, probably not. Okay. Um, yeah, still this. I mean, there is no another way probably. Yeah, I may miss something, but with this. This is the point. Can I win anyway? In this line. Horse is very strong. If I can remove the horse, it can be just winning after e5. And yeah, if horse has no good squares, there is rook c2, maybe knight f2 d2. Unclear. Too many pieces. He has too many pieces. Yeah. And even if he sacked the horse in the right moment, rook and bishop can easily fight against queen in many positions. Yeah, probably still main defensive resource. That's it. Yeah. So before moving to the deeper, we need to check these ideas too. This might be- Yeah, knight f2 g3 looks promising because after rook c2 I can simply take it and finish one of the might. Okay, guys, I need a little bit time. Welcome back. It's about elimination prophylaxis. Yeah, G3 probably there is defensive resource with takes. Rook f2 doesn't look nice because now he has this escape. But after knight f2, after he takes, I mean, is there another way to prevent this? Knight c2 also, yeah. The most forcing move. If I take this one, no. G3 rook c2. This one is also not, doesn't look right. Knight c2 is strong. Or not. Wait for a second. Oh, knight f2, knight c2 also good resource. So we have g3, knight f2, rook f2, knight g3. I didn't check, but I don't feel it's correct. Before is defender of c3 square, yeah. Like another way to get rook g2 is this one, and there is clear way to attack the defender, this and this one, and just eliminate it and try for this. But it's just as candidate idea. I'm not sure it can work. But it will be great example of detachment to play something like that, because basically uh, tactical potential of this rook is just amazing, and g3 square looks very nice, and come from another side of the board will be just absolutely unexpected. But yeah, that's what can happen sometimes. What are his moves? He's also out of useful moves matrix. This doesn't work. The GT1 is 67. Just quickly eliminate this option too and takes it. Boom boom. Or boom boom. This is switching background by the way. Maybe. Weakens. And yeah, queen on d4 dominates the position well. So to remove it from this square is quite logical. But if she plays queen d3, she starts to defend it to a square. It doesn't make sense to allow him to do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this idea is just crazy, like just to train candidates' ideas. It's not really the same, yeah, most likely. I don't have to take 1950. Now I'm scanning candidates most a little bit deeper on the second and third move. What I may don't see rook on h4 from this side, because this is on h6. This way, also exists. Like this is quite. I mean, as I always explain you guys, if you see videos with this name, rook sword, yeah, you see the rook like a sword which can attack from different sides. And if you understand like this, you will see many hidden ideas, especially like something crazy like this, like this. Not even like this, because you can use imagination to put rook on a queen's square also. And by the way, we eliminate main defensive resource in this way, which is also great. Like this, and yeah, he can play 22, but there is g3, prepare an h4 square for the rook. As candidate idea, it's not that crazy. It's actually quite interesting because this probably has to take. Yeah, it probably has to take. I mean, otherwise, these ideas are all types of ideas like this, of this, or whatever. I mean, there are multiple ideas, tons of different ideas, very unpleasant. So he has to take, open up the rook, knight g3, and the idea is to play rook h4, rook h1, knight e4. Come back with the like add in your yacht here, because c4 is so juicy square. If he plays queen d3, there is also queen d1, but there are more possibilities to take before knight c3 in this case. Knight d3, knight e2 maybe, or just continue. Queen d1, pin is very important to evaluate. Maybe he can eliminate the idea faster, and then I can push g3. And now if I rook takes b4, a let's say rook takes b4, knight c3, let's say d2, d3. What's the point? How am I going to win here? F8 square. Oh, it's not only e2, it's defended f8 square, which is maybe very, very interesting. Yeah, f8 square is available on the screen most of the time. Okay, let me think. I probably have to detach from this idea. It's probably too much, and find the simplest win possible. What my mind miss? Is there any very simple way to win the game? Bishop is defending c3 and is overloaded. Bishop is overloaded. It's tactical weakness. No, I can look for ideas to eliminate defender, but I also can find a way to play knight c3, knight e2. Bishop c3, rook f8, bad idea because there is mate, but also rook f8, bf8, knight c3 with idea knight e2. And then there is mate. Okay. Yeah, bishop is overloaded, but it can defend position because there is queen g7 and there is queen g7. I don't have time to play knight c3, knight e2. Otherwise, this quite good candidate idea because knight c3, knight e2 is clear mate, and I most likely would win queen in the game. Or this cutting the king, and yeah, it can be also winning idea at some point, but in both cases, checkmate on g7. Yeah, this bishop is very good defensive pieces, defending critical squares. There is also these kind of weird ways to attack the king from this way. On this, just to notice more candidate ideas. What am I missing, guys? Am I missing something simple? Currently, I just eliminate g3, knight f2, rook f2. Rook c4 is semi-eliminated because of queen d1 pin. And knight c2 is the main defensive idea. Can I just move my rook like rook e2, rook a2? Rook e2, but self-blockade for my horse. I can play knight e2 eventually. Rook a2. Do I have clear threat? g3, fg knight g3 with the idea knight a2 and queen h1. Yeah, I have g3 is quite clear threat. If he plays g3, weakens right squares quite strongly. I may consider knight g5, knight f3. But it's not like I give up the tempo. That's what I don't want. But I also don't want to play g3 and open up his rook. I mean, it's anti-positional. And yes, queen d1 is defensive resource, no matter what. Like queen d1 is another defensive idea. Like we have knight c2 and we have queen d1 from the side of reflexes, pinning this pawn. So if I play rook e2, queen d1 doesn't work well because this pawn is unpinned, and this is kind of crazy prophylaxis. And it and maybe it's winning, maybe. Queen is also additionally hanging one attack, one defense. Maybe. It's crazy. It's kind of self-blockades the horse, but at very least it eliminates queen d1. It's also after g3 there is knight g3, and h2 is weak square. And queen h1 knight. Second rook can come because knight c2 weaken g2 square in some cases. g3 is my idea next move. I also have rook c4 before at some point if I want. But it's probably have to detach from this idea mostly. Rook e2, g3 is still clear threat. Knight f3, gf. f3 looks stupid, g3, knight g3. Ah, this hangs. Maybe. But this one doesn't work. Well, but there is g3. And this one works. Yeah, rook e2 is definitely a little bit counterintuitive candidate idea, but the threat is clear, g3. This is the threat. g3 doesn't work. Queen d1 doesn't work now, main defensive resources. Knight c2 don't work at all. So in this way, we eliminate queen d1, we eliminate knight c2, and we eliminate g3, blockading this pawn because of knight g3. And that does he has any active? Wait, does he any active idea? Does he have any active idea? Yeah, right. Excuse my language. Oh, it's also adding rook e1 idea at some points because this is key defender of g2 or 3 squares, which might be interesting. And c2, by the way, squares. Rook c2 can come. This is also clearly, and horse is the best defender. It's quite a nice positional move for rook e2. Unpin the pawn. Attacking the horse, which is the best defender, and also eliminating g3 because now g3. What to do? What would you do, guys, if you play white after rook e2? f4 with idea g2 knight f3 looks very poor. It cannot work. Like I mean, I can even just say you okay. Your next move, queen e5. Okay, queen e5. F4. It cannot work. F4. Like it's just total nonsense. Maybe knight g3, queen h1. Yeah, yeah. something has to win easily. Yeah. Anyway, to attack this rook is hanging piece, this pawn, this rook. So I have two hanging pieces and a hanging pawn, and king is always tactical weakness. Let's think from his side. These are ways to attack my king. Yeah. These are ways to attack my pawn. Obviously, queen b6 is kind of a idea. Yeah. These are ways also attack my rook, which will be on e2, so rook b2 is kind of that idea. And these are ways to attack another rook. Like if you can trade somehow, or rook b8 at some point or something. Double attack square on a6 for both rooks. And the pawn triple attack, I would say. Yeah, it looks like queen b6 is attacking more from his side. Attacking a6. Preparing for a6. Okay, queen b6 might be strong. Let's check it. Yeah, he starts to create problems. But his idea is this. But his queen is displaced a little bit now. What is the drawback of queen b6? He doesn't attack this diagonal anymore. He doesn't defend these squares. Can he make a stupid move? Because this rook doesn't make much. Just stupid this. This. I'm putting pressure on these rooks. Make my queen a little bit overloaded. Next, I can put g3, I guess. Open up my queen to defend the rook. Yeah, double defense. Like it's quite nice position from the uh, geometrical patterns. His queen attack from this side, my queen defend from this side. Yeah. This, and I still threaten g3. I still have threat. This doesn't work because of g3. Does he have? Does he have threat? My threat is clear to g3. You cannot prevent it in this way also. And yeah, and you cannot attack anything because I mean everything is defended indirectly. If you cannot attack anything, I mean prophylaxis is the way to fight for initiative, guys. Is overprotection allows you, like an example, I'm defending both my rooks, yes, with the queen, and the point is when everything is defended, when he plays queen b5, this is not the threat because I play g3 and it's indirectly defended through this diagonal with my queen. And if he doesn't have threat, I can create threat. So what people do not understand about overprotection and prophylaxis, this is not just to defend your pieces. This is to fight for initiative because if queen b5 is attacking move, he still can create threats. But if it's not, I can create threat and continue attack. So overprotection is kind of the way we fight for initiative. I got tempted by this move, but rook b2. Let's check it. Let's check his candidate's ideas. So b2, queen d1, 23, and queen d6. That's a drawback of making not attacking move, because opponent has countless ideas to play now, and I really easy can miss something. An example, if I play g3, fg is only move. I cannot miss anything. I still can miss something, but very unlikely. If I play rook f2, there is no many defensive moves. If I play knight f2, there are no many defensive moves. Knight g3, not many defensive moves. Yeah. But if I play rook e2, the chance I will overlook something is just insane. I mean, it's very close to 100%. Okay, 90% I will overlook something like some defense, because many candidate moves now, and yeah, mm, I may some I may just miss some defensive idea very easily with some stunning move like bf8 or something at some point. That's why you need to try to solve puzzles forcefully first of all, and yeah, just create threats. Otherwise, yeah, it's very impractical to play rook e2. Let's try to eliminate it with b2, but it has drawback. The rank is weaker. My queen still connected with the rook. It's not hanging. It's protected. Yeah, it's protected. That's the point. You cannot attack my rook. It's defended. I still put g3. Yeah, it's not defensive idea. This not defensive idea. This not defensive idea, and this is attacking good idea. But I can play just to create, and everything is overprotected, and you cannot challenge this rook. And I'm threatening g3, and you don't have threat, and that means g3 is real threat, and I keep fighting for initiative. But most likely I just missed something. But guys, because I don't want to solve this puzzle forever, and I mean 90% these types of moves will be wrong. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, what can I miss and just move, because yeah, I mean I cannot. In real chess, we need to make a move with imperfect, take imperfect action. Yeah, may I miss knight d3 here? G3. Let's say g2 is weaker, but also knight g3 is just the obvious way to play chess. Simple, obvious way to play chess, and it's good. I don't say anything. Queen d1 g3, queen d3 g3, queen b6 rook a8. And he has no attacking move again. This rook is defended. Uh, yeah, I may miss something in these lines. Maybe I misevaluate the position after 92, 94, but I don't think so. Or maybe I miss something like after 92. Maybe I can play queen h1, rook c2, and I miss some idea there. But as I see king e1, queen f1, right? Seriously? Wait. For what? Wait, g3 takes. Knight c2 was my idea. Queen h1, king f2, rook c2. Bg2 was my defensive first source. Okay. Breath out. I was thinking about rook takes d2, knight e4. Rook queen knight e4. What I didn't like here, king e1. Exactly. Queen f1, I missed knight d2, knight b1. Hello. God. I saw queen h4. I mean, it's puzzle razor style, and king d1, I didn't like knight d2, king d2 position. Yeah. But I miss simply takes, collect all the pieces, and it's win. Oh my god. And I spent too much time for something so simple, which I should solve in a few seconds. Okay, guys, that's the lesson. Don't be such a dumb as me. So g3, fg, knight g3, knight c2, and the idea is queen h1, king f2, rook takes c2, and after bd2, there is rook takes d2, queen d2, knight d4, and the idea is after king e2 there is queen h5 check, right? Yes, and after king e1 there is no queen f1. No. Okay, I'm not that big idiot. Okay, probably, or maybe I might. Wait, knight e4 king e2. I can play queen g2 and queen e2. No, I'm actually big idiot. Knight e4. Yeah, I'm actually big idiot. Queen f2, knight d1, and b1. Okay. Yeah, but there is no another move. Queen h2 is made. He has to take. I take. Queen h1 is made. There is no other move. bd2 right now looks too bad. There is, yeah, there is, but check it. Looks too bad. f1 is hanging, and there's so many ways to play it. And I can take it with the horse even at very least, and it's still maybe not as great. Like, okay, takes, bd2. Very dubious move, but I have to check it. No, I mean 92, 94. Okay, so all this time he take this because he wants to play this position, but I'll check king f2, rook c2, king g3, rook g2, right? And then the idea is king f2, queen h4, king f3, queen h3, f2, h4. Okay, don't allow him to escape b5. Yeah, this I spot very quick, good spot very quickly, and yeah, he has to play bd2, but then takes 94, and he cannot play king e1, queen f1, king e2, queen h5. Right? Let's say g4, queen g4, I may miss somehow. King e1, and what was the point just a second ago? Right? Takes. Queen g2, oh my god. I saw it a second ago, but again forget it. And king f3, he plays f1 just hangs. And the 2 just hangs with the top. Okay guys, this is the play. Takes, knight g3. Don't miss any open squares after taking. He takes my rook. I play queen h1 check. King f2, rook c2. I play rook c2. I play rook takes d2. I play knight e4. And if he play king e1, I have a beautiful puzzle racer. And king e2, queen g2. And king f3. King f3, knight e2 check. Yeah, that's what I missed, guys, from the very beginning. And it's very simple puzzle, and yeah, I was just not sharp enough to see obvious moves. Just one force in line. And there is nothing to calculate. I'm curious about rook e2. g3 is obviously winning. This one, when d6 is correct move attacking. Probably there is some attacking idea which I didn't see in the next move. Oh, I just missed this diagonal. I didn't see it. I didn't see this diagonal. I missed it. But by the way, when you're looking for the ways to attack, the ways to attack, also the ways to defend. I didn't talk about it yet, but this is quite obvious continuation of this technique. If you want to attack this way, he can also defend indoor or protect this the same way. The ways you attack, the ways he can defend the squares. h2, attacking lines, diagonals, and all of these ways. There are also the same ways to attack, defend, attack, and defend. So you need to see your pieces move to the attack h2 square, and his pieces move to attack h2 square. And by the way, I missed it because, yeah, because I'm second chess. Yeah. Okay, guys. I don't want to make it super long. I showed you some tricks I hope useful, and yeah, that's how your glitchy brain works, or I would say doesn't work. Okay, not yours, mine. Glitchy brain works, sometimes doesn't work. But mm, but what can I say about this? It's normal picture of the game. Sometimes all the if you bring yourself into up shape and all things together, you can just do it. This line like G3, I have to see it very quickly, just automatically. It's just forceful line. There's nothing to calculate. Yeah, there's nothing to calculate. There's just Queen F1, the 2B1, and I missed it. I was thinking about only Queen H4. Yeah, and I didn't like it. But by the way, did I miss something after Queen D1? No, it's fine. Yeah, Queen F2 is stronger, but this position. Maybe I missed it, by the way. This to continue evaluate position, but it's also not that much impressive. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And remember, if you need a chess coach, I'm Stefan.